Greetings and salutations. I am Unthorf Neverborn, the abyss that slumber, and you are listening to the Eldritch God. Recently, there was a trailer in regards to the new Netflix TV series called Dear White People. And I'm not going to go over the particulars with it. I don't really feel the need to retread old arguments, to be honest. There's not much point. It's already been covered. There's something here I want to point out because I've been reading some of these other responses to the responses, and you hear, on Wednesday, butthurt white people everywhere joined together to boycott Netflix because of the trailer for the new show, Dear White People. Go down. We have an email from one of those fellow Caucasians. I stumbled across a trailer from the upcoming Netflix series, Dear White People. I was so appalled by what I saw that I immediately bolted from my safe space, grabbed my pearls, threw them around my neck, and clutched them while delicate drops of low-salt distilled white tears streamed down my face. From theroot.com. Here's the problem that, I think that all of these people are rushing to the defense of Dear White People don't understand. There's a movie. It was called Animal House. You need to go see it. You need to go see it right now. Go watch it. Pause. Go there. You're back? Cool. In that movie, there was an antagonist group. It was a fraternity. What Dear White People, the TV series, has done is taken the villain from Animal House, that fraternity that everybody hated, and basically Xeroxed them over and over again, made a sorority house that is basically the same thing as that fraternity, and then made a movie around that where all the black people have in depth and they argue and they don't all see eye to eye, but every white person in that movie is a stereotyped cardboard cutout of those annoying, hated frats. No white person liked those guys. We hated them. They were the villain. Okay? No white person sees them as the good guys. So you basically photocopied a bunch of villains and made them into your antagonists. And then you made your movie called Dear White People. And you're wondering why white people are all offended. Because you're portraying every white person as a bunch of villains. And this isn't intended to be it's racist as hell. It's racist as hell. We all know it. But here's the thing you don't understand. That part doesn't actually offend us. Okay, we might be saying it's racist and all this other stuff, but the reason we're saying it is because it's the only language you seem to understand. Okay, we've tried talking to you reasonably, we've tried doing everything, but you just don't get understanding. So I'm going to go back to the original argument. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys the original argument, and we're going to stop talking in your language, and we're going to talk in our language for a second here. It's an insult because it's a lie. Your fictional white college never existed anywhere ever. I challenge you to give me a real-world example of that place that's in the same time period as you're setting your series. You're not going to find it because there have been human rights activists even in the 1920s, even in the 1930s. There's always been diversity, and there's no diversity in your university except among the black people. All the black people are individuals. Even they seem to even, disagree with one another. But your white people, no American identifies with those idiots. You created a bunch of antagonists that are nothing more than a photocopy from Animal House. And white people aren't like that. And that is the problem. We don't mind you making fun of us. Okay, if you're making fun of us, that's one thing. We don't mind you insulting us. That's not too bad. We don't even mind you being racist. We mind you lying. Okay, if you said we did research on this time period and we have, these examples of these events that actually happened and white people did them, we'd be like, oh, okay, well, we can't argue with that. If it actually happened, if there's real world examples, okay, we're going to take our lumps. We're going to take our lumps, hit us as best you can. We get it. But you're not. Okay, this isn't based on anything. This is all based on bullshit. We know it's based on bullshit. And we're tired of, pretending it's not. That's basically what it is. And you think you're putting us in our place, but you're not. Because white people are crazy as fuck. We come at each other so much more than we come at you. We will tear each other down. I mean, look, there's a whole bunch of white people defending it. You guys are holding it up saying, look, white people are defending it. Well, of course white people are defending it. We don't agree. We're not black people. You guys look at each other and say, brother, sister, we must all unite and think as one. We don't do that. We value independence and we value, independent thinking, and we value not being part of the crowd. And if you don't think we don't kill each other and go after each other 10 times harder than you, what is one of our fundamental myths? Cain and Abel? Two brothers, first brothers ever born. What do they do? Freaking kill each other over, making God happy. If we are so crazy that we will murder each other in an attempt to make an imaginary Skybeard happy, what the fuck do you think we'll do to you? Okay, we've been treating you pretty nice. We've been reserving all of our, tearing into each other to each other. If you want to be treated like an equal and to be treated like one of us, it sucks. White people are not unified. In some regards, it's a hindrance. In other regards, it makes us better because we beat the crap out of each other and only the strong survive. We don't give each other any quarter. We just lay in. And the offense is that you made us this monolith in your movie based on a lie that never occurred ever anywhere except in Animal House. That wasn't real. That was a comedy. They were the butt of a joke. There isn't a white person alive who has a problem with Animal House. If you made a black Animal House and then you had white people and that was the whole thing, we'd probably be good with it. That would probably be funny, but this isn't a comedy. There's nothing comedic about this because you're not telling the truth. It's funny because it's true isn't just a saying. That's the root of all humor. This isn't, you can claim it's a comedy all you want, but I didn't see one thing to laugh about in there. I saw a revenge fantasy. I saw, cardboard cutout Nazis. Okay, and to white people, that's horrifying. Conformity like that is horrifying. That is just as bad as a communist. That's just as bad as any cult. That fraternity was fucking scary. It was terrifying and insulting and never happened. Or if it did happen, most white people are like, holy crap, somebody's got to go in there and fix these people. They're freaking nuts. I'm sorry. But the real problem isn't that we're actually offended by your racism. We don't really take that seriously. Go ahead, call us cracker. We laugh whenever you do that. We laugh whenever a black person calls a white person cracker. It's hysterical. We don't take offense at it. We don't. There's no point. Because we don't care that we're white. And we don't care that you're black. We don't care about race. We don't care. We do care about truth. We do care about people who slander. And we do care about people who lie. And that's what this movie's about. It's about a whole bunch of lies. And there's no way you're going to get around that because there's no way you can prove that this ever happened anywhere. It's not even close. It's not even an interpretation. It's not even an amalgamation of a bunch of crap. It's just a flat-out fiction that serves no purpose. I am Umthoth Neverborn, the abyss that slumbers. You have been listening to The Eldritch God.